Welcome everyone. Today I am going to discuss with you some of the myth and facts about child and childhood. The first one, the myth number one is child is too young to learn. But the fact is early childhood is the best, easiest and most effective time of learning. Learning effort is minimum and learning outcomes are maximum in early childhood. From birth to 11 years. The best time to build a strong foundation in children is their early childhood. Myth number two, child will get burdened. But the fact is, the younger the age of exposure, the easier and more successful is the learning. A child brain is 21 times more active than the adult brain because the brain plasticity. The ability to learn is the most till a child becomes 11 years of age. That is why the brain is the most adaptive and most active during these years with minimum chance of getting burdened. Myth number third, child will make mistake, but the fact is mistakes help in the brain development. Brain works on the simple fundamentals. Either we use our brain or we lose our brain. Making mistakes keep the brain cells working. We use our brain and so we don't tend to lose our brain. Myth number four, paper pen approach is enough to develop a brain. But the fact is, knowledge retention is directly proportional to the brain development. Facts about knowledge retention and brain development we tend to remember 10% of what we read and write, 20% of what we hear, 30% of what we see, 50% of what we see and hear, 70% of what we actively discuss with each other, 80% of what we experience personally, and 95% of what we teach others. Thanks everyone.
700 new neural connections are formed every second as we gain the capacity to smile around 2 months, to talk usually around a year, and to dress ourselves around the age of 3. In those early years, in fact throughout our lives, the brain changes through experience, learning to speak, taking those first steps, understanding colors and shapes, forming novel thoughts. But as certain neurons are used more frequently, other unused neurons go away. It's a process called pruning. And almost anything can shape us in those baby and toddler years. First words, first ice cream, first TV show, first argument, for better or worse.